So let's take a look at the new service list with respect to internal tickets. In the latest version of Lizzy, we've actually added some additional functionality there, and I want to just cover it in this video. So the first thing, just as I mentioned, when you're on internal tickets and you're creating jobs, you actually have to specify whether or not the job is for setup, repair, or installation. These things are now available on the service list for you to be able to see, so that you can more easily get to the tickets that you're looking for and manage the internal tickets instead of just lumping them all into a single internal bucket. So what we're going to do is we're going to close this and we're going to come down here to the service list. And notice from here we have all customer tickets, which basically works the same way it always has. I'm going to clear this so that we can see all the tickets. The other thing is, now if you go to internal tickets, you've got some additional controls here that will let me, for example, look at all of the setup jobs instead of having them all lumped together. If I want to look at the repair jobs or installation, so it gives me the ability to very quickly see what it is that I've got to work with. Now, in addition, just like with customer tickets, we've got the added ability to be able to go in and keep track of mechanic completed jobs. So if I assigned a mechanic to a job and he has signed off on it, then I have the ability to very quickly look at it to make sure that it's finished. So it kind of gives me a way to know what they have finished and what I need to be reviewing, instead of them having to hand me a piece of paper that I got to keep track of. Now, if any of you are not really sure what I'm talking about, if I go back over here to view current invoice, and instead of editing the job, I'm going to open this up. This is a new button here. It's actually been here for a few months, but it actually gives the mechanic the ability to say that he is finished with the work. If you end up needing to put it back on his plate, this button actually changes to work not completed. So you just click it and it'll send it back to him to do some more work if he didn't get everything done. And then the green button up here on the job is still there like it always has been. That's the final, this thing is done, that the service writer would sign off on. But the mechanic now has the ability to specify that they have finished the work, to notify everybody in the service writers to know what they need to go look at. So when I'm on the service list and I'm coming down here to click on mechanic completed, it actually is what would view the things that they had signed off on, that you need to go and review. It works both in internal and in the customer ticket, so it's just a really clean way to keep up with all of that. But with respect to internal tickets, it works the same way. So all of the other features that you're used to using on the service list, they all now work with the internal tickets. The other thing I wanted to mention is you'll notice down here in the job detail, when you're viewing the service list, that some of these will actually have a contact name on the internal ticket now, where before it would always list the name of the business, of the dealership that you're actually looking at. Now, what Lizzy is doing is she's looking on the internal ticket to see if that unit is actually on a deal right now. It's actually either on a closed deal or it's on a open deal. And instead of showing you the dealership's information, it'll now start to show you the customer that's actually waiting on it. So you know immediately, if you don't see the dealership name there, you know immediately that unit is actually on an active deal and the customer is waiting to get that thing put together. Some of these other things that I see on here that have the dealership's name, they are set up jobs that one of the sales reps or somebody has said that they need to put together, but it's not actually on an active deal. So it'll kind of help me to see which ones I want to get done the quickest.